There we go. All right, all right, all right, all right. Mic check, mic check. What's up, what's up? All right. Here we go. Are we live, chat? Let's get this popping. Let's see how it goes. I hope everything's all right. Are we good? Or are we stuck in here in limbo? Yep, the chat is a special guest. Well, you guys are always special guests, but I couldn't make it work with crap. We're gonna try to hopefully I could figure things out for another time. It would have been nice. But it's just how things work out, right? Um, so we'll figure something out, man. I'm definitely would like to get him on the show, but we'll figure things out, okay? Um, but welcome, my friends, my family, my fellow gamers. Welcome to another Friday Night Live with your boy Puertorock77, and as you guessed it, you guys are the special guest, as always. And we got Anonymous Boss already with the super chat. Thank you so much, boss. He says, "Let's march, brother." Porter salute, chat, and mods, 100%. Oh, he's ready. Anonymous boss is ready. We got a couple of topics to talk about, a couple of good things, right? But I want to say shout out to the chat. Thank you so much for coming through. If you don't mind, hitting the like button, I'll truly appreciate it, and share this out. And we can enjoy a little bit of good time and stuff like that. But yes, I was unable to get Crap Gamer on the show. We tried, things didn't work out. But we'll see if we can schedule something either next week or I'll have another guest next week. That's the thing about this show. It's hard to get, especially on a Friday. It's very challenging to get people on the show Friday night, especially if they're primarily in the East Coast, because around this time it's 8:30 p.m. for them. Brandon Holiday, P Rock, Knicks is gonna win today. They got to, bro. Bro, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. If Knicks don't win tonight, we're in fucking trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how. Like, you saw that game 5. I don't know how the Knicks. I mean, I saw how they got blown out, but I don't know why the Knicks ended up playing so bad. Like, it blows my mind how they ended up playing so bad. It was just crazy. It was just wild, bro. Like, Tatum's out, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. I get the whole, teams got to step up when their star player is gone, and and Celtics is doing just that. But damn, bro, like, come on, man. Knicks was giving them that work with Tatum there, and now he's not playing. In my opinion, they should be like, I don't want to say slaughtering them, but they should have a little bit easier time. But you know what I'm saying? But woo. Yeah, you didn't know. Yeah, Jason Tatum's out, man. He didn't play 2 days ago. He got hurt game 4, man, in 3 minutes left. In fact, he already had his surgery done. He had his surgery within hours. He torn his Achilles heel or some shit, or something. Tore a ligament, and he went straight to the hospital that day, instantly. He didn't wait, whatever. Nope. I think within hours, because he was already in Boston. I think it was. Oh no, it was in New York. Whatever. It was in New York. It was game 4. But he immediately got surgery. Like, real quick. Yeah. Like, literally within hours. Like, within not even 24 hours later. Like, not even 24 hours passed, and he was already done with the surgery. Like, I think he was already done with the surgery by the next day. Like by the next evening, the surgery was already done. And what they're saying is, so Team Mambo, she said he's done for next season as well. So that's what they're right now. They're saying that, but because he got his surgery so fast, they're wondering if he's able to at least like play halfway into the season. After his rehab. So it's going to be interesting to see, and what that does is that might send like a new trend, right? As soon as a person's hurt and needs surgery, you getting that surgery like that day, instantly. Like there's no waiting, there's no nothing, just boom, and see how fast he can recover. But we'll see. But he's gone, and the Knicks, like, Celtics are putting up a fight without Tatum. And I'm like, man, Knicks should be having a little, it shouldn't be because the Knicks were playing good with Tatum, like with the whole team intact, and the Celtics they were playing good. But just now, with Tatum gone, I felt, you know what I mean? Like it should be. I ain't say easier, but the Knicks should be dominating a little bit more, if that makes sense. I don't want to say it's easier, but they should be having less trouble being able to do the things that they do. You know what I mean? Especially on defense. Because it changes things, right? With Tatum gone, now they could put more pressure on Brown and some other players because Tatum's not there. So the defense, they should be doing better defensively. I don't know. It's just strange right now. Right now, looking at the game, like, oh man, this is it's like right now I'm just looking at it on the phone. It's 16-16. That shit is crazy, bro. This shit is wild. Brown is going wild. And I think, I don't know, man. This is annoying. All right. Anonymous boss. Oh, you became a member. Shout out to you, boss. Welcome to the fam. Yup. 60 friends, no like family. All right. You know what, T-Man Bush? You're right. I'm a Knick fan. Being a Knick fan is never easy. Ever. It's never ever going to be easy, right? It's crazy, right? But shout out to the Nuggets. Any Denver fan in here? Who's out here, Denver? Yo, y'all giving Oklahoma that work. Shout out to Denver. Shout out to you guys. Joker, bro. Straight up. Shout out to Denver, bro. And yo, this dude's a clown. Let me show y'all something. This dude showed up yesterday to Game 6 looking like this. Right? Because they call him Joker, right? Because his last name is Nikola Jokic, Jokic, and then obviously the the hyphens about his name, right? So Game 6, you want to see how he got dressed? You can't make this up. Look at this. I'm gonna put this on the screen, then I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna show y'all something. Look how homeboy dressed. Like, yo, let me show you something. Yeah, let me show you. He's not Russian. I think he's Serbian. But let me show you something. Look at homeboy. Look at that. Yo, what are we doing here? Why so serious? That dude came in looking like the Joker, bro. He said, we ain't going home tonight. Yo, Denver's down 3-2. You gotta give props to this dude, bro. Let me explain to you guys. For you guys to now understand the significance, his nickname is Joker. They call him Joker because his last name is Jokic, right? It's J-O-K. So, it's a little spin on his last name, right? Jokic plays for the Denver Nuggets, right? They're playing against Oklahoma Thunder. Oklahoma are the best of 7, right? Oklahoma Thunder is up 3-2. Right? So now they're going to play Game 6. This is a must-game win for Denver, or that's it. The playoff run is over. Oklahoma moves on to the next round. Down 3-2, Jokic shows up like this. Like the Joker, bro. That is confidence, bro. Because you know how stupid you would look if you were to lose this game? If Denver would have lost this game, he would have been clowned. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand the confidence you got to have on a win or go home scenario, and you're gonna come in and show up in the Joker outfit? Yo, this dude is nasty, bro. This dude is nasty, bro. You can't make this up. You can't make this up, dog. This shit is wild. This shit is wild. This dude is a beast, bro. To show up looking like this and then come out winning and force a Game 7, yo, bro. Yo, son, this dude, bro. Yo, let me tell you something. Let me tell you another thing. Yo, yo, Jokic. I'm gonna let you know is one of my favorite players. I'm gonna tell you why. And yo, the dude, yo, he could ball, right? He could ball, right? The dude can clearly ball. He absolutely does, right? But what I love about him, he's one of my favorite players of all time. I'm gonna tell you why. He treats basketball like a normal job. It's a normal 9 to 5 job to him. You go in, you put in your hours, you go home. That's it. Right? When Denver won the championships, right? Because he's a championship, he won the title. When Denver won the championship, they're interviewing him, right? They talked about the parade because obviously, there's a parade for your championship team. You're supposed to have a championship parade. He didn't know that. And he's like, what? What's going on? Right? They're talking to him. They're like, yeah, you have to be part of championship parade. And he's like, when's this? And they told him it was like in July or whatever. And he's stressed out. And he's like, oh. And they're like, what's wrong? And they're like, I have to go back home to Serbia with my family and take care of the farm and stuff. Stressed because he just wanted to go home and he has to take care of his business and his family. Like the job's over. That's it. We won a championship. What more do you want from me? He's stressed out that he has to stay for the parade. It's like, in his mind, bro, all right, it's over. It's like, we did the job. I want to go home. I got, I got cattle to raise and chicken to feed, and I got other responsibilities. I clocked out. Oh my God, bro. Yo, that's amazing. That is absolutely amazing, man. That dude, bro. That dude, no issues with he's just humble, man. He's absolutely humble. Good dude, bro. Just a good dude. He looks at the job like, all right, I come in, I do my job, I do what I gotta do, and yeah, that's it. Oh, a good point. A few minutes behind, but a lot of time teams struggle when a star player goes out on the opposing team because they let off the gas, and also they're not used to having no game plan practice. Good point. Good point. Okay. All right, that's a good point. Maybe like you're right, it's a mind thing. It could be a mind thing. Now that, you know, Tatum's gone, they lost that, you know, I see what you're saying. That North Star that guides you to be the most competitive, and they probably lost it. Oh man, I hope. Man, that's what I'm saying, man. Like I'm gonna tell you, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I'll be honest, man. I don't know if the Knicks don't win tonight, man. I'm gonna tell you, bro. Game 7 would be in Celtics' favor because they'll be back at home. That's what I'm saying. Knicks got to close it out tonight. They can't go to Game 7, bro. They can't. They can't give Celtics that hype, bro. You cannot give them that hype. You got to cut it off the head, finish it tonight, and then get ready for the Pacers, bro. That shit's, wow. But anyway, man, shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for rocking out. Hit the like button. Thank you so much for coming through. Let's start this. Let's see. Oh, what should we talk about, guys? There's a few things to talk about. Let's talk about. You know what? I'm gonna talk about this bullshit. I'm gonna talk about this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk about this bullshit. I'm gonna start this bullshit. This is. I'm gonna call this bullshit out. All right. This is why it's just crazy how 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 some people don't really see themselves, and they really can't see themselves in the mirror on how much of a fanboy they are. Like, yo, it's wild to me that can't see. Oh, let me do the super chat. Let me see. What's the super chat, my brother? Thank you, boss. He says, what are your thoughts on LeBron nowadays, brother P Rock? He is real good for his age, 100%. All right. I will say this. The man is a freak of nature. To be this old and still at this level of competitiveness and the superstar is crazy, bro. The shit is wild. You understand what I'm saying? It is absolutely wild that he's this old. He's been in the league this long, and the man can still bang. Yo, it feels like he's still got at least 5 more years in him. Am I lying? He's still got at least 5 years easy. It's crazy. I mean, he really kept himself in shape. I guarantee he has a great meal plan, nutrition plan, and he takes his craft seriously. There's no doubt about that, man. He really is doing good, man. I just don't know if he's going to be able to bring LA a championship, you know. I know from what I hear, Luka, they're bringing in like physical trainers or whatever, because everybody's complaining about Luka's being out of shape, bro. Yo, Luka's like that fat dude that just has skills. You know what I mean? Luka's weird, bro. I don't know why Luka just won't get in shape. That motherfucker's like, he's eating a Big Mac. Oh, and you're like, man, look at this fat, lazy fuck. And then when he gets on the court, he's smoking you. Like, this shit is crazy, bro. This shit is wild. Luka's wild, man. Luka's wild. That dude is fat as hell, bro. And yeah, he's going buck wild, bro. Yo, that dude's fat, bro. He's overweight. He's overweight as fuck, bro. That dude has no diet plan. He does no physical training. That motherfucker stays at eating in and out. I don't think he even shows up to practice. And then he comes in, smokes people in the game. Dude can ball, bro. Yo, Luka is crazy, bro. I've never seen an athlete like that ever, bro. Yo, this shit is wild. This shit is absolutely wild. But I wanna show you guys this, man. Let me show you guys this, man. Oh, let me share this out. Okay, so y'all, if for those who missed it, I was on Crossfire last night, right? You guys know how I do. There's a reason why my podcast, like 60 Frames No Like podcast. You know, I keep it real all the time. It's only people pick and choose when they like my words, when they like the realness, when they like the facts or the information, right? Now, you could disagree with what I'm saying, but there's a difference between disagreeing with me and saying that I'm making up bullshit or whatever. That's two different things, right? So, check this out. Check this out real quick, right? Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Listen to this real quick. And I'm not going to play the whole thing because y'all probably heard already, but just to give you an idea. Look, brother. All right. I just catching up to this news. And, you know, I'm just going to be like this. At this point, I don't know how any PlayStation fan is still on board with this fucking, excuse my language. I'll be honest. I'm sick and tired of this live service shit. Yeah. I'm fucking sick of it. We got one good thing out of this whole shit, which is Helldivers.
Yeah.
Everything else is fucking been abysmal.
Yeah.
And I don't understand what, like, I get it. I get the theory of live service. I get it. It makes money, blah, blah, blah. Theory. But let's look at fucking reality. The strategy sucks.
Yeah.
It fucking sucks. It's not working.
No.
It just sucks. We got Helldivers. Everything else has been abysmal.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Marathon looks mediocre to a lot of people's eyes. Even some of the Bungie fans are wondering, like, what the fuck is happening? Concord was the biggest disaster in PlayStation first-party history. Now Jade Raymond leaving, which only tells me Fair Game sucks ass.
Yep.
So you might as well just chalk that up. What are we as gamers? Not content creators, not guys who got their bachelors in business. Just simply as a fan of PlayStation, what are we getting out of all this shit?
Yeah. What
we got more losses as gamers than wins. In fact, there was a reason why The Last of Us 1 didn't come with the multiplayer. Why? What was the excuse? Because of Factions 2.
Factions 2, yeah. That's right.
Did you get Factions 2?
No.
It's a joke at this point, bro. It's a joke. I've just uploaded a 6-minute rant about it.
You know what I'm saying? So you didn't get The Last of Us Factions 1, with the remaster, even though it cost $70.
Yeah.
You didn't get it because the argument was you're going to get Factions 2. Well, you didn't get that either.
Yeah.
Let's just call it what it is. All we got is Helldivers 2. Wrap this shit up.
That's it.
Box this stupid plan. Box it up. We were fine. Well, listen, PlayStation 4, before the PS5, PlayStation 4 was the most profitable, and we were fine. Nobody was begging for live service.
That's right.
Right now, live service has been an abysmal failure. Think about it this way. Live service has been an abysmal failure for this generation PS5. Yet PS5 is still the most successful. So it sure as hell isn't because of first-party live service games. PlayStation will be fine without this live service shit. In fact, not only will it be fine, PlayStation will be better without this live service strategy. They will absolutely be better. We won't be going through this bullshit. All right, so that's a little bit of taste, right? Check out the Crossfire podcast. I don't want to show the whole thing. But check out Crossfire. If you enjoy that. Let me see if I could do something here. Because I wanna scroll through this. But I want you to see my reaction as I do it. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna readjust my screen. All right, to the members, listen, I love you guys. I love you members, right? But I'm gonna have to hide you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's not personal, but I need the screen space. Okay? Can y'all forgive me? Y'all forgive me? Y'all forgive me, man. Y'all forgive me? Oh, no. Y'all can forgive me. I need the screen space. All right, we're going to do that right here, right? Okay, we got that there. Okay, cool. We got that there. All right, I think we good right there, okay? All right, hold on. And then what we're going to do here, gotta get the webcam. We're going to move myself right here. We're going to be a little bigger. All right. All right, we're going to see right there. We're going to do that, all right? Okay, we got there. All right, and let's see. Shout out to Liquid Data. Death Singer's voice sounds like a wizard. My man said he sounds like Gandalf and shit. All right. Something like Gandalf and stuff, right? Okay. Brian East, you know what? I like you said that comment right there. Damn, is Astrobot giving P-Rock? Because that's really the topic I want to talk about. Right? I don't want to talk about what I said. You already saw my live rant. I said what I said. This, what I want to talk about here, is specifically the comments and these Xbox fanboys, right? Because we're going to call a spade a spade. That's what we call the bullshit, right? These guys have no self-awareness because you guys been on my channel. I always been like this. When it's time to call bullshit, or when something's clearly bullshit, it has to be talked about and said. You guys always known I did not like Sony's live service strategy, and you guys always known that I didn't think it was going to do good, right? And we had that disagreement. We had talks about that, 60 frames no lag. We had J-Dub's points. We have extreme points. We have all these points, right? Okay, we had all those conversations, right, about live service strategy. But everybody knows I was team single player, and I always felt Sony doesn't need to do this. I always felt they didn't need to do this. I understand they want to do this. I get the want. I absolutely get the want. I absolutely understand the business. I understand what shareholders want. I understand what they're going after. I get it. And I always said that's corporate greed and stuff like that. I get it. But I always said that, one, they don't need, and two, it is a huge risk that may not be worth the squeeze. Now that we're in 2025, we can absolutely say the strategy failed. Right? And anybody who's supporting the strategy, the only thing they got left is literally hope. That if Sony sticks with this strategy and they keep putting billions, hundreds of millions of dollars into the strategy, you can only hope that it works. But there is no sign that it will work. You can only hope. Right? Okay, so I preach truth, and you guys are used to that. But look at the response from these fanboys. I like the new look of Puertorock77. New look. New look. I need to start adding like background music or something. Wasn't this the channel that broke down Xbox CFO talking about Xbox strategy? And I was one of the few people that said that, yes, he is saying they're putting more Xbox first party games onto PlayStation when all probably this dude Apex Games' favorite content creators are probably Xbox guys. Right? Hold on. Let me see something. Hold on. Let's do it here. Let's go to his thing. Let's see who he follows. Who do you follow, my bro? Okay, who you're following? X1 Bros. Oh my God, this guy's following Doge AI. All right. Colt Ball. All right, who are you following? Who are the people you following? Okay, you following someone I blocked? Or Elon Musk? Yeah, I blocked. You know, right? Dragons TV. Alex Jones. Oh my God. Secretary Duffy. Who the fuck are you following? Xbox Core News. Yep, the Turk. Not surprised. Following J Doe. Okay. Xbox Series XS. The guy that's trying to report me to the CIA, the Army, and the FBI. You following him? Okay. Risk it. Okay. See money on point. Okay. So it's clear who you follow, who he really want gets his news from. Who he gets his news from. He gets fake news, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, all right. Most of his favorite Xbox content creators that he follows, I guarantee none of them told him that Xbox was going third party. None of them told them that the CFOs have mentioned and said that, hey, they're going to put games on them. Right? I guarantee, though, his favorite content creators did tell him, oh, no, don't worry about it. It's only those 4 games. None of the core first-party titles are coming to PlayStation. You won't see Gears on PlayStation. You won't see Forza on PlayStation. You won't see Halo on PlayStation. I guarantee he likes hearing that shit. But he ignores me when I preach the truth. He don't like that. Let's call it what it is, Apex. You don't like real information. You like to hear fake positive news for Xbox and anything negative for PlayStation. So don't come with this, I like this new look. It's not a new look. I always preach the truth. You only accept what you want to hear. This is crazy. The problem is in live service games, the problem was forcing all of your studios to focus on just that. The problem is live service games. Make no mistake, live service games is a problem because more often than not, they fail than succeed. It's not like live service games generally succeed. No, most of them fail. I called this yesterday when people said that ponies were wrong about sales versus MAUs. The market will decide. Sony is wrong for chasing MAU with Concord Marathon for a year. Hate to the devs next game. No Sony partnership. All right. Yeah, I knew this live service push wasn't it from the start. I think a lot of us is. There you go. How are these people doing podcasts with such shitty fucking mics? Well, I'm sorry. But how are you playing video games playing on a shitty console? How about that? Puertorock77, you got PC ports. The fuck is he talking about? Juby, it's wild that this is literally a super honest, sincere take from Puertorock. Well, you see what I'm talking about? But Juby, when I said Xbox going third party, I guess I was lying. When I said Xbox Series S is going to be a problem for Xbox, apparently I was lying. I guess those are lies. All of those are lies. Absolute lies. I was making shit up. Unbelievable. Yo, these dudes are wild, bro. Yo, these Xbox cats, this is why I say Xbox community contains the dumbest gamers in this community. By far, bro. And the content creators nurtured this stupidity. They're listening to dudes that think God of War is going to go on Xbox. Unbelievable. The man says, where's factions? I like how Puerto Rock is being honest, being fair and balanced. Tell him, Rock, no games, knee deep in live service. You see what I'm saying? Being fair and balanced, yes. And I could continue. Xbox is dog shit. That's not a lie either. Who's going to tell them that basically all the people that made all those great single player games have either run off or laid off? No, they have not. Where the fuck you got that part? Like, oh my God. I'm a different PlayStation gamer from those dudes that are having issues with PlayStation gas. What does that mean? Like, bro, I don't know. What is he trying to say? Is he trying to say he doesn't have issue with PlayStation gas? How can you? That's the thing. How can you not have issues? It's a failure. You only got one game out of this strategy. I don't. You know what's crazy? I wonder. I see more PlayStation gamers worrying about the sustainability of Game Pass than I'm seeing about wondering about this gas strategy. How is Game Pass sustainability more important than your own console strategy? That's clearly not delivering a damn thing. You only delivered one game. That I don't get it. Hey, Porter Roach actually had a good point for once. Oh man, this guy's a gamester cockmuncher. PlayStation is cooked. It should be cooked with an ED. But that's kind of a stupid point to make, Matt McGowan. Wouldn't you capitalize the C in your own last name? Anyway, that's your last name, not mine. But let's see here, Matt McGowan. They just made $31 billion in a most profitable fiscal year. Man, that's a stupid point. PS Plus is bad. They don't drop enough classics. I mean, okay. Random point. PlayStation fanboys are finally opening their eyes. You could clear these Xbox fanboys. Don't be watching this shit. That's crazy. The cracks are showing. Nah. Let's see. They're not going to stop because they need day and date. The alternative is Microsoft route. But Sony will keep pretending they're not day and date for as long as they can. Stay salty, Proto. The writing's all over the wall, but you can't read. I can't read. Brother, man, you the one. I remember this moron. He thought that PlayStation would never get Gears, Halo, Forza. And you're telling me I can't read? Oh, shut up. Yo, these Xbox fanboys are wild. Dumbass community. Let's see. Lies. All the Sony execs said their big budget first party games are unsustainable. Did you guys forget that? Jim, bro, they just made $31 billion in their most profitable fiscal year. And clearly it's not coming from their live service strategy. Like, just, damn, these dudes are dumb, bro. Like, I can't, bro. I'm telling you, man, Xbox content creators nurtured the stupidest community ever, bro. The shit is wild. See? Tyreek, and he knows who I be. Always. Shout out to Hugo. He says, Puertorock is one of the sharpest, honest YouTuber when it comes to console war. And if you pay a fraction of attention you give Reforge game, you will know that. You once tried to go after P-Rock, but you got scared because he told you pull up, bro. I did. You know what I'm saying? It's time you stop the gas venture. It doesn't work. Exactly, man. Get rid of this shit. Tripster, I'm 100% on board with Puertorock. The PS5 Pro are great products and have great games, but this BS strategy needs to stop today. PS5 could be snapping the company even harder. I agree. Chaos Lounge, this was good. Puertorock asking the right questions, demanding better, but the point that hit home for me was when he said we as gamers are coming third and losing out. And he says, you really think Sony wants to fund $250 million games and wait 5 years before they could recoup and hope the From Software or somebody isn't dropping same release window? Y'all don't buy enough games to say that Sony would be better off without live service hit. See, again, what's your name? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Kind of, what is this? Is this bot? The fuck? Who names himself that? Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're not getting successes from live service at all. This is what I understand. Like, guys like this are arguing theoreticals. You cannot argue a theoretical. Live service strategy has failed. So you can't say, oh, the theoretical potential of the success of live service is better than the realness of selling a first-party single-player game. No. Right now, Sony's single-player strategy is better than Sony's live service strategy. The live strategy is actually hurting PlayStation. It's actually doing the opposite. Stop arguing theoretical. There is no theoretical. Factually speaking, right now, Sony's live service strategy is hurting PlayStation. Facts. The reason Sony's single player strategy is helping PlayStation. Facts. So there's no theoretical. That $250 million game is actually helping PlayStation. The $400 million live service game is hurting PlayStation. So you cannot argue a theoretical point with the reality. Reality. Single player games, successful for PlayStation. Reality. Live service game, failure for PlayStation. So make your decision. Success or failure? That's it. These people, some of these dudes are arguing theoreticals. Enough with the theoreticals, bro. Like, cut that shit out. Everybody wants to be a CEO and predict shit. No more theoreticals. It's 2025. We're done with the theoreticals. The strategy failed. Let it go. It's done. You're not getting the games you want to play. They're not making the games you really want to play. It's just talking points and I don't even know why that this talking points actually happened. I don't understand why. Let that shit go. They fucked up. They can't do it. Right now, just leave it at Bungie, Fair Games, if they even survive, and the Let's Fucking Go studio. And I think there's maybe one more bullshit studio. Outlaws, I don't know what it is. And just stop. Don't buy no more studios specifically for live service game. No. Focus on the single players, bro. Boost up Sucker Punch. Boost up Blue Point. You know what I'm saying? Get Sony Band back on track. Like, come on. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing with me, blood. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Got all these theoreticals. And then you got these corny-ass Xbox fanboys. Like, oh, Puertorock is the shit, isn't it? Shut the fuck up. So hold on. I think I even heard. So hold on. Hold on. I think there's even more. I think Astro Cyborg. Did he post that twice? Hold on. I'm telling you, man. Listen, let me tell you something. A lot of these fanboys, they don't want to hear truth. They only want to hear what makes them feel comfortable. And when it makes them feel comfortable, then they'll agree with it. It's absolutely wild. Let's see. Hold on. Hmm. See, hold on. I think that's about it. Hold on. I could have sworn. Where was it at? I think I can't find it. Yeah, I can't find it. But it is what it is. All right. All right. All right. We're moving on. Hey, so Red Dead Redemption 2 next gen update for PS5 is reportedly coming later this year. How you guys feel about that? Oh, let me do some super chat. Um, Anonymous Boss, make military games great again. Well, um, Battlefield's coming soon, right? Battlefield's coming soon, boss. Are you excited for that? Except they're making a lot of purple ass games. You know what I'm talking about? Them purple Fortnite looking ass games and shit. We need the grit, man. We need to get back to the grit. We need some grit. Remember the gray? What was it? People complain about the gray and white and black tone. We need to go back. We need to go back to the gritty. We need some grit. Boss, thanks for the super chat says they are after the golden goose. They absolutely are. But at a certain point, they got to sit back and be like, okay, we invested enough into the strategy. At what point do you stop investing in a strategy that has already taken so much and impacted certain parts of your business? You know what I mean? Liquid data. Shout out to you, my brother. Says, I said this on Jed's video earlier. It's not that Sony is making live service games, it's the games they are making. They should make The Purge into a game. It would be a yo. Oh shit. Oh nah. Liquid man. We gotta watch out for you, my brother. My man wants that one day out of the year just to be allowed to kill random people. Yo, liquid, yo, oh shit, yo, that is wild. That is wild, bro. He said, "Turn Purge into a game." Yo, that is wild, my brother. Oh snap! Yo, Gordo P23. Yo, I think HBO is having identity crisis. Yo, who you talking? Now they wanna rename the brand to HBO Max. Well, shut the fuck up. Oh my god. They were originally called HBO, right? And then, if for people who don't know, everybody should know who HBO is. But when they started their streaming service, they called it HBO Max to show that it's a streaming service, right? But then they had the HBO Max streaming service, but then they also had like an HBO paid on-demand service, right? So it was kind of weird. Then they merged it, so now only became HBO Max, and then they said we're gonna drop the HBO name and just call it Max. And I'm thinking, why would you get rid of the iconic name? Like it's literally HBO. That's your iconic name. The name is iconic. Yeah, HBO Go. Shout out the great they had HBO Go and HBO Max. So it was kind of weird. But then they got rid of HBO Go and then they just threw HBO Max. But then they dropped HBO and call it Max. Like, why? Why didn't you just call it? Why don't you just drop the Max part and just call it HBO? That's the iconic name behind your brand. Now I guess they realize people are losing sight of what Max was originally was, and now they want to bring back the name HBO to remind people, hey, we're HBO. Because I think people are forgetting Max is HBO. Right? Because now Max has all the classic. Yeah, there's also Cinemax, right? Maybe that's why they called it HBO Max, to represent HBO and HBO Cinemax. But it's weird because HBO, when you think of HBO, you think of, The Sopranos, The Wire. When you think of Max, what does Max have? You see what I'm saying? Cinemax had all the skin flick. Yeah, remember Skinomax? That's what he used to call it. It was Skinomax. Remember that? Remember that, Kevin? After a certain time, Skinomax was on. That was my go-to when I was young. My mom be like, hey, what you watching? Cinemax. Because we had the Cinemax package, but they never used to watch that. Like, my parents wasn't into cable like that because they were always watching Telemundo or Univision, right? That was all they watch. They watch their telenovelas, right? So they was always on Telemundo, Univision, or my dad's watching the Yankee games, right? But the actual, like, cable stuff, I would be watching it. And one day I turned it on, Cinemax, and I was like, bruh. Talk about parents not watching what their kids do. Yo. Anonymous Boss, thank you for the super chat. Says, yo, my brother Rock, weirdos could be watching you with a sock account right now behind a monitor. Ask Ludi Sky if I'm lying. Let's march, my brother. Speak the facts, P-Rock. I'm glad I can enjoy your great content. Oh, what you talking? Ooh, what's up? What's up? What happened? Yo, my brother P, weirdos could be watching you with a sock account right now behind a monitor. Ask Lucci Sky if I'm lying. Oh, y'all gonna have to hit me up in the DM, bro. What's going on here? Got some weirdos. We got some weird shit going on. Shout out to Lucci Sky, though. Also supporting me, man. What's going on here? Oh, shit. I need the Glimmer Gamers. All right. Gordo P23. Sony's also dropping the ball with customizations. Where are the Pro plates? I don't know. You know what? I can't even be mad at that question. That's a good question, Gordo. Where are the Pro plates? I'm at Silverwolf. Passing the Gavilanes. Yo. Oh. Mount Cash won with the super chat. It says, P.S. Sony picks and their anime needs to all get along and get together to make some of the movie, TV, and anime they own into games. Sony Pictures makes games, but I should, good point, right? They right? Sony owns some anime IPs, like they own the IP, right? I mean, I'm not into anime, but I would imagine, does Sony own certain IPs? Do you think that are good for games? Mount Cash is bringing that up. That sounds like a good point. Mount Cash coming through like on Next Gen 720. Chucknet, man, just stop. Just stop, Chucknet, man. My man, try, bro. I don't know how you could. Yo, I gotta commend your energy, bro. You are consistently trying to keep that dead body alive. My man said we get Doom wraps, COD wraps. Xbox is down with customization. Gotta give Xbox that. Over fucking wraps? God, bro. Yo, I don't know, bro. We gotta commend Chucknet. This dude knows how to prop up a dead body. You ever seen Weekend at Bernie's? Any of you are familiar with that movie? That's this cat right here. That's Truckner. That's this dude, bro. Y'all familiar with that? It's an old movie. It might be showing my age, but let me show you. Oh, come on. No. What the? Hold on. Let me show you something. If those you know, but I know there's probably a lot of you that don't know, right? Let me show you something. So Weekend at Bernie's is an old movie flick. In fact, I gotta watch it one day. Okay, let me put it on the screen, man. Let me put it on the screen for y'all. And this is Trucknet. This is what Trucknet and these Xbox are doing. This is what you're doing, guys. This is what you're doing, my guy. All right, this is what you're doing, my guy. All right. So the whole point of the movie is this guy Bernie. I think he got accidentally killed or he got murdered, but he still is important. So these two guys literally are propping a dead body up the whole movie. Yeah, it's an 80s movie, but these guys are propping him up for the whole movie, and he's dead. But they're like walking around, he's waving, eating, restaurants, dancing, all that shit. The whole movie is them trying to make it appear that Bernie didn't die for pretty much the whole movie. That's Trucknet. This is Trucknet, and this is Aaron right now. Trucknet and Aaron, and Bernie's Xbox. Hold on, what is that right here? Let's see. Hold on. It says, what is it? I talked to J-Dub, P-Rock. He said they don't want to believe it. My brother. You see what I'm saying? Trucknet, Aaron, Xbox. I commend you guys, bro. Because you straight propping that console up. That motherfucker is DED, dead. What? Yo, y'all wildin', bro. DED, dead. All right? That shit is so dead, you don't even get the A. It's not worth adding 4 letters. It takes up space. You only get 3. DED. Yo. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Lord have mercy. But this is an update? So what's up with so this rumor, like what they're gonna do? What, we're finally gonna get 60 frames after like 9 years? The F? Let me see. German Strands. Let's see if I get my boy German Strands on the Friday Night Live. He says, why Red Dead Redemption 2 still doesn't run at 60 FPS on the PS5 after almost 7 years is a mystery to me. And this is on the Switch too. Red Dead Redemption next gen update for PS5, Xbox Series S, and reportedly coming later this year, alongside a new version for Nintendo Switch 2. That game's gonna be like 320p, 17 frames. Yo, that Nintendo version, the Switch 2 version, that's 320p. And it's gonna be DLSS to like 796p. At 21 frames. That shit's gonna be wild playing this game on the Switch 2. Anonymous Boss says, me and Leech 1399 saying this. Oh, man. Lucci, am I lying, bro? They're going to run this game on the Switch too? That shit's going to be 326, and then they're going to DLSS it to like 876p. Oh, man. That shit is wild, bro. That shit, yo. That shit is crazy. Tell me that won't be wild. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mass Produce, bro. Shout out to Mass Produce. Oh shit! See, this is what I'm talking about. Knicks up 64-37 at halftime. You see, this is what I'm talking about, bro. This is what I'm talking about. Straight flexing. Pop the molly, I'm sweating. Yo, this is what I'm talking about, bro. This is what I'm talking about, bro. But yo, Knicks better not blow it up in halftime. You know, because they be doing that should be NBA be weird like that. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, the last game, how you get 5 fouls in the third quarter? Like David Stern, like the NBA commissioner's like, hey, we need another Knicks game, so put Brunson on check. That dude got called foul 5 times in one quarter. 5 fouls. They called foul on him 5 times. Talk about the NBA rigging shit. They needed that extra. Gilsdorf, that's right. The money. Shh. What up, JD? Yo, that's the Knicks team star player. He's Mr. Clutch in the fourth quarter. They said, nah, son. We got to make sure he don't play in the fourth quarter. Foul that bitch. He picked up 5 fouls in the third quarter. Yo, that shit is blatant, bro. They're not, yo. The NBA's not beating the Chargers, bro. Now they don't give a fuck. They rigging shit. And what we're going to do? Nothing. You're going to accept. They're like, we're going to make this game 6 money. NBA's like, we getting this game 6 money. Yeah, we getting game 6 money. We going back to New York. We're making that New York money. Each ticket's like $3,000 and shit. Oh man, that shit is wild, bro. Oh, how about this? We're gonna look at this right here. But let me find it. Let me find the real source. Not the real source, but I did a snippet. But let's go to Charlie Intel. Where's Charlie Intel? No, not Charlie Kirk. Charlie Intel. There you go. What's up with this? Any of y'all play Warzone on phone? If any of you admit you play Warzone on phone, I'm booting you. I'm gonna have the mods block you. No, I'm lying. But Charlie Intel says Activision says Call of Duty Warzone Mobile failed to meet expectations on player retention. The game will no longer get any new updates or content. This decision was made after careful consideration, and while we're proud of the accomplishment bringing Call of Duty Warzone to mobile in an authentic way, it unfortunately has not met our expectations with mobile first players like it has with PC and console audiences. Almost like making a game exclusively for iPads on a mobile market dominated by Android was a horrific idea. Oh man, am I about to enter mobile wars? Am I treading deep waters right now? Is this iPhone Android wars in here? They kill support for a lot of capable iPads. They're rerees for doing that. I knew this game wasn't going to survive. They wasted so much money on this project. COD Mobile is just too good. Yo, listen, unless your phone was the latest flagship or an Asus ROG phone, your device would be sizzling trying to boot this game. Call of Duty Warzone Mobile is back. Oof, it's so lovely. Layman plays. This is what it could have been. Looks exactly like PC, but low graphics, but still feel the same. Oh my God. We got phone fanboys. This is what they're playing. Oh my God. Poor optimization killed the game, and you can't tell me otherwise. Optimization on a phone game. That's a thing? Is that a thing? Yo, Catchy. She said motherfuckers fighting over mobile games. Yo, I can't, son. You don't know about phone fanboys, Puertorock? No, I don't. Is that something I should be looking into? Is that a thing? My man said poor optimization on a phone. We optimizing. I said we complaining. We ain't got the full. We ain't got the full. We ain't get the 4.2 T flops of power. They're not utilizing the 4.02 T flops. Is that what's going on? They're not fully optimizing the iPhone 13. My man said they didn't fully optimize my iPhone XS. Yo, this shit is wild. Poor optimization on my phone. Got killed. Oh, shit. This shit is wild. My man said, and you can't tell me nothing. Like, bro, how can you tell if it's poorly, if it's good? It's a phone. Yo, this shit is wild. Let me see. It's their own fault, though. I don't want to say incompetence because that wouldn't be fair to the devs, but most likely to the high ups making the big boy decisions. Someone decided to change direction early on and do whole Black Ops 6 integration. Teams were swapped. They're like, yo, they're really deep diving into this failure. They're talking like the way we talk. Oh, and I got a whole thread of this shit. Let's see what we got here. Probably because they failed to remove controller support players from touchscreen players in lobbies and had way too much Warzone mobile exclusive content that wouldn't be used in base. Oh, shit. Now they want to segregate controller players from touchscreen players? Oh, shit. Yo, this shit is wild, bro. Yo, you got touchscreen Warzone players like, oh my god, we're getting smoked because they're using a controller. Activision blocked it. No crossplay with controller guys. Yo, this shit is wild. This shit is wild, bro. Oh man, I entered some shit I shouldn't have entered. This is like logging onto the dark web. I never seen this before. I didn't know this was a thing. Terribly optimized and only running well on the very best devices on the market. Bro, you still on your sidekick. Homeboy mad because he's still playing. Yo, oh shit, bro. Yo, oh no, no, what is that? Oh my god. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, no. No, 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 no. Oh my god, bro. This can't be happening. This can't be happening. You gotta be shitting me, bro. You got to be shitting me. There's no way. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Let me see, son. Hold on. Let me see. This dude right here. This dude said, terribly optimized and only running well on the very best devices on the market. No surprise it didn't do well. This motherfucker's trying to play Call of Duty on this shit, bro. Nah, son. Nah, not like this. Not like this. Yo, he mad. My man, my boy mad. Oh, man. Nah, son. No, no. Say it ain't so. We not trying to play Call of Duty on that, man. You want this shit? You want this shit? These guys trying to sound like PC gamers. It's the developer's fault. Oh, man. Nah, son. Yo, my man. Yo, shout out to Extreme said, as the commandant of multiplayer, we're not done. Yo, you done. Yo, shit is done, bro. Oh, man. Right now, we having fun with these mobile gamers. Yo, these dudes acting like PC gamers. You're not optimizing for my phone, motherfucker. You walking around with this shit. Yo, oh my god, this can't be happening. Yo, oh man, nah, son, we're not doing this. Every game that's releasing on mobile is getting shut down. I'm done with mobile gaming. No, we got a console for you, bro. Come to PS5 Pro. Just come. Come join the fam, bro. I feel like trolling them. Hey, come back to PS5. We welcome you. Oh shit. Let's see. This is a reminder that console mobile games and gamers are two different things. I I agree, Sino. Tutomos plus. Tutomos plus? At Tutomos plus. Oh, you follow me. Get the fuck out of it. And you're an Xbox ambassador. Wait, hold up. The fuck is going on here? Hey, yo, anonymous boss. I think I see what you're trying to say. Didn't the Xbox ambassador program got shut the hell down? Hmm. Let me find out. I got some mobile gamers following me. All right. Anyway, it says this is a reminder that console mobile games and gamers are two different things. It's part of the reason why cloud gaming will have a hard time reaching new audience because those cloud games are console games first, and they play best with a controller. All right. You might be one of the smart Xbox dudes. We're gonna keep your eye, right? We're gonna keep our Glimmer gamers. I need a stakeout on that one. But I always said that too. Like to me, like the mobile gamers have their own culture and their own thing. Apparently, you got touchscreen only mobile gamers, and they don't want to deal with controller mobile gamers. Here we go. As a Warzone mobile player, I regret playing and putting my money on this game, and now there is no refund. The community is trying to support the game, but Call of Duty just keeps on failing and giving up all the time. Man, this shit hurts. And no action, don't care. Next time, get someone who can optimize it. What the hell is going on here, man? Let's see. They need to go ahead and release all of the Warzone mobile skins into the console and PC versions. Tell them to make it happen. Man, these guys bought all the skins on the mobile version too. Call of Duty Mobile is miles better than stupid Warzone. That's why we need in the console side. Call of Duty Worlds collide or something. Oh man, this is wild. I don't know, I guess. They got skins too, bro. They got all that shit. Optimization, skins. This is wild. This is okay. And we got some, I guess, I guess we're all cut from the same cloth, going through the same problems. After lack of optimizations and quality and oh shit. All right. That's something new. Okay. Um, let's see what we got here. All right, hold on. Let me see what I can find. Blah 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 blah. Wait a minute. Woody Gamer plays the guitar? Hold on. And he shaved his head? Hold up. Look, check this out. Hold up. Hold on. Oh, this really. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, Wooly. Okay. Oh, check him out. Yo, you could feel that pierce your soul. Oh, shit, Wooly. Yo. Good for you. Good for you. Not as good as Halo Gears and Forza, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Kiss Move rock that shit. That shit, you know, but that's number 2. What you did was number 2. But Kiss Move's Halo Gears and Forza, that shit was old time, bro. I'm just saying, you're almost there, bro. You Wooly, that shit's fantastic. But that Halo Gears and Forza, bro, that shit was crazy. Now on the real Wooly game, that's incredible, man. That's absolutely incredible, man. He need to go on to like Britain's Got Talent or some shit. I'm his boss. He's spitting on that guitar, P-Rock. We got Ghost in here, bro. P-Rock 100. Shout out to Ghost. What's up, boss? We out here. And Emmanuel said, "Oh shit, COD failed on mobile." Hey, team multiplayer boy. This is why I'm saying that your whole multiplayer, that's just done. I'm not worried about y'all. I'm drafting up new orders. I'm starting a new war with the corporate warriors. I'm going after them. You multiplayer warriors right now. Right now, people want to charge me for like war crimes. That's how bad we whooped your ass. All right. Let's see what else was looking here. Where we at? Hey, here's the thing. I'm trying to look for it, but apparently only 4% of PlayStation gamers think PS Plus Premium has value. Have y'all seen that article? Let me see if I could get this out here. Oh, here we go. Boom. Let me put this up here. What do you guys think? How many of you are on PS Plus? I'm not. I mean PS Plus, like the premium package. I am not on the PS Plus premium. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not on any subscription service. But the way things are going, be back on that GameFly. My man said, "Hey, shout out to Ghost." Says P-Rock left Z's podcast after hurting some bots' feelings. Oh shit, you tearing him up, man? I haven't destroyed Xbox on his channel for a good minute. Like, bro, I use Premium for Portal streaming. Is it good? Is it good, Gordo? How is it? How is Portal streaming? They ain't 40 million premium trucknet. God, you, oh man, bro. There's no 40 million PS Plus premium subscriptions. God. You're a terrible trucknut. Tell you, man, weekend Bernie ass. Let's see. It says just 4% PS4, PS5, PS4 fans think PS Plus Premium represents a good value for money. All right. PS Plus offering in May is awful with forgotten PS2 first-person shooter Battle Engine Aquila, the only new addition. In fact, subscribers are losing more this month than they're gaining, with streaming support inexplicably ceasing for a bunch of popular first-party PS3 games like Resist, Fallen Man. Yeah, they're removing it from streaming. Why? I don't know why. Unless they're bringing it natively. So far in 2025, Sony's most expensive subscription has added just 10 classics, which is Glacial pays for a subscription that costs $160 per year. Admittedly, other perks include the aforementioned cloud streaming, including direct to PS Portal handheld, and a handful of bonus PS4 2 titles, although they'll be leaving soon too. And thus, just 4% of members think it represents good value for money, with a further 52% saying they're disappointed with it right now. That's a poor return, especially when it did seem towards the tail end of last year, Sony was knocking the subscription to shape following the addition of various Sly Cooper games et al. Ironically, hours after running this push square poll, Nintendo announced the addition of Killer Instinct Gold for Switch Online, which is pummeling PS Plus premiums in terms of its retro edition of late. Successor Switch 2 will get GameCube games in a couple of weeks too. Where does Sony go from here with its most expensive subscription? How can it get fans back on side? Let us know in the comment section. Well, I'm not on that bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. Says, in comparison to Game Pass, it's awful. I have both and don't care for console wars or any of that nonsense. Sure. All can be great, but facts are PS Plus is light years behind a quality ridiculously priced for what they're offering. I canceled again until there's more reason to be interested. They should unsubscribe, make a stand. It really is the only way we'll listen. That's very true, but much more than 4% are still paying for it, I bet. I downgraded from premium to extra a year ago, and it was the best decision I made. If they increase the price again, I'll just go to Essential. Yeah, that's what I'm on now. I've always been on Essential. I didn't sign up for all that. I'm only subscribed to Premium for the Portal cloud streaming. No, I never do it, yo. They try to, they offer you that conversion, but I never did it, right? Because you know how they. So for those of you that don't know, like if you're on Essential, I have my I stacked my Essential like years ago. I used to stack my Essential when PSN was like $20 with a deal, right? This was before the price increase to $60. It was when it was $50 and stuff. But even before they started to charge for online, it was PS Plus, but it was just like a subscription service for like extra stuff, right? And that used to be like $30 a year, right? So a rumor was coming that they're gonna raise the price. I bought a bunch of PS Plus things because they converted into the online, and then over time, anytime during Black Friday and the holidays, that thing used to be like $25. $20, right? And I stacked it. And I stacked it so much that I got PS Plus for like 20, 30 something. It's like 20, 30 something I got PS Plus, right? Because it's been stacked for years. I just stacked it, right? So I'm not paying $60 or $70. Now it's $70, right? It's $70 now. I'm not paying $70. I haven't paid anything. I haven't bought a subscription like since maybe 2017, 2018. It's like since 2017, I think 2017 or 2018. I think 2018 was the last year I added, stacking, right? And that took me out to like 2030 something. So think about it, from 2018 to 2030 something. I'm like, I don't have to touch this for a while, and I haven't. But anyway, so I have all this pre-bought subscription at Essential when they convert Essential. But then they offer, you can convert your Essential to Extra or Premium. But here's the thing. If you convert to one of the higher tiers, you have to pay the difference from the deal you got in the past. So for me to convert to PlayStation Plus Extra, Sony will charge me $338 or something like that up front. And then the time and then it gets reduced from 2030 something to like 2028. So I lose time and I got to pay like $300 up front to enjoy Extra or Premium, whatever. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Get going. Like, stop. Hey, my man, Anthony, you sound racist, Anthony. He said, always fun listening to a guy who speaks English, but not really. It's just jumbled up immigrants. Like, bro, I'm from Brooklyn. That's how we talk, son. That's how we talk in New York. The hell's you talking about? Immigrant slang. God damn. We know who you voted for. The fuck? Yo, the fuck? That's how we talk in New York. Stop it. Got an ICE agent up in here and shit. The hell's going? What are we doing up in here? It says, I don't have any subs anymore. Oh, you let it out? You know what? I mean, there's a lot of, that's another thing. In a world where mostly gamers are playing free-to-plays, you don't really need to sub for shit anymore. Let's see. All right, yes, if you got a good connection. Taran Singh, what's up? It was a poll for a few thousand. My man said immigrant slang. The audacity. As of March 2025, PS Plus has 47 million. Yeah, across all tiers. This article is about premium. That's what I'm saying. When you said 47 million, I'm like, that has nothing to do with the premium. I think most of us are on Central. SCP Rock. Ghost had to talk to Mello on the business side of things. Mello was all over the place. Oh, man. Ghost. I don't know how you did it, bro. You talking to Mello about business? Lord. Loud. Let's see. Velasite, you gotta watch the video I put in the chat. Don't be linking me to shit. Trying to steal my identity. Velasite. Where's the link at? I don't see it. No, I haven't tried Portal Streaming because I don't got PS Plus Premium. I don't have PS Plus Premium. So I don't have access to the streaming. Not really, to be honest, I don't know. I don't really care for cloud. I got a lot of games that just direct remoting into my console is more than enough. It's YouTube video for sure. If you follow me on Twitter, put it in the Twitter DMs. Put it in the Twitters, as Extreme says. The Twitters. Put it in there. It's of Kids Move Cap. Oh, you got it. Yo, come on. Drop it in my DM, bro. Velocity. Oh, your name is Velocity? I'm calling him Velocite. God, I'm a fucking illiterate. I just realized what you try to do. I apologize. I didn't recognize your game. I'll call them Velozite and this velocity. God, I'm sorry. I'm slow to the punch, bro. I got a little PTSD. You know, I got to get my VA claims in. She's probably thinking, who the fuck is Velocite? I'm so sorry. You know, it took me a minute. I'm like, wait a minute. Velocity. Can't DM because of premium. What? What's your name on Twitter? I'll hit you up. I posted it on your pinned tweet. All right. Oh, you did? You smart dude. Smart. You the man. Velocity. All right. All right. Okay, Velocity. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Let's listen. Let's listen. What is
There's
this?
no way they can do as.
Oh, this is a classic.
You know what I mean? So you're not only looking at just the.
Oh, this is the classic. Oh, this is the Google Hangout. Oh, I love this era of podcasting, man. Listen, this is like NBA in the 90s. You know what I mean? Like this was the classics. This was when podcasting was so damn good. I miss this era, bro. I miss this era. I miss last gen of podcasting, man. Who am I the only one that miss last gen's era of podcasting? Especially Google Hangouts. Google Hang, like it was the simplicity. There was no background graphics or all of this shit that I got to worry about. You know, granted, I love, you know, the member scrolls, but it was just simple. It was just start a hangout and bang, bro. Am I wrong? Even back then, like nobody really worried about mic quality on the. I mean, I get it, you should, but back then, like it was just get it, bro. It was something organic and rugged and raw, bro. You know what I'm saying? God, I wish we could just go back to that. The raw and ruggedness of the Google Hangout. And it was no holds barred. It wasn't echo chambers. Nah, get up in there and bang, bro. That's what the people wanted to see. It was the realest. It was Kumite. It was Valetudo. It was Pancration. You understand what I'm saying? It was like first generation USC fighting. You know what I mean? All right, let's listen to this, bro. Let's see.
Coming back, there's no way they can do it could be as bad as PS3. You know what I mean? So you're not only looking at just the history and the name for PlayStation, but then you're looking at their exclusive and the IPs that they were known to have.
That is a weird ass statement. Did you just say that they look at the PlayStation 4 saying there's no way it could be like the PlayStation 3?
As far as remember,
boy logic right there.
When the PS3 came out, it came out at like $600.
It still turned out to be one of the best consoles last
generation. Over time, as far as sales and whatnot, yeah, of course, yeah, that can always happen.
Sales, as far as games.
Yeah, as far as good, but the games came out. That's why they porting all them shits to the PS4 because all those games came out too damn late. They came out all like 2012 and 2013. Now they have to remaster them shits so more people can play them.
They don't have to. It's just an easy cash grab.
Uncharted 2, Metal Gear Solid 4, all of that did not come out in 2012.
I'm sorry?
Metal Gear Solid 4 came out in 2008. Uncharted 2 came out in 2009.
No, I'm talking about games such as like games. All right. So, but you got The Last of Us. When did that come out? 2012.
2013.
No, that's not a bad thing though. See, that's the thing. The PlayStation still was putting out quality exclusives all the way to the end. The Xbox 360. What was the last quality exclusive they put out?
Judgment.
War Judgment.
No, that wasn't a quality exclusive. See, the thing is, a lot of Microsoft left everybody behind dry.
I ain't gonna lie, man. fucking Hard A's laugh, bro. That shit is hilarious, bro. He really, like, his laugh emphasizes how something is so stupid, right? When you say something stupid and he brings it up and laughs, like, God, bro, like, that shit murders people, bro. That shit is murder. Like, this.
See, the thing is, a lot of
Look at that.
Xbox 360. What was the last quality exclusive they put out?
Judgment.
Gears of War Judgment.
no, that wasn't a quality exclusive. The thing is, a lot of that wasn't a quality exclusive. No, that wasn't a quality exclusive. See, the thing is, a lot of Microsoft left everybody high and dry because they were selling so many cards and doing that whole MLG shit. And I think a lot of people started going back and buying PS3s because they kept giving you great titles like Uncharted and The Last of Us. So when the PS4 was popping off, when the PS4 came out, there was an article that said that people bought PS4s one because of it was already labeled it was more powerful. People went for the power, and because they didn't get, there was an article that said that people bought PS4.
I'm sorry.
So when the PS4 was,
yo, look at BG, bro. He was like 110 pounds, bro. This must have been before he met his wife. Man, boy, we've been at this for a little while. My man was like 110. He was a young kid. Look at him. Oh, shit. Shout out to BG. Man, look at you, bro. This is before you started getting home-cooked meals. My man was 110 pounds. Oh, shit. He got the end dust on the left corner. He got the air freshener, a stack of games. He didn't give a fuck. My man got cleaning shit. He didn't even clean up his room. He like, fuck that shit. He got the little blue bottle. I recognize that shit. That's that, multi-purpose cleaner. And then the purple, that's the air freshener. Probably smoking weed in there. Oh, shout out to BG, bro. This was before the wife, before the home-cooked meals. Things change. Shout out to BG. I just like, oh, shit.
PS4 was popping off. When the PS4 came out, there was an article that said that people bought PS4s one because of it was already labeled it was more powerful. People went for the power, and because they didn't get left high and dry the way Microsoft left everybody on 360.
Yo, here's what I'll tell you about Sony and the PlayStation. Their best exclusives never come out in the first few years. It never happens. That's just the way it is with them. They honestly they release some games that are either complete hit or misses in the first few years, but they always outpace the competition in the last few years. They always end up outdoing them. That's just what they do. Like by the end, people can say how the PS3 was shit most of the generation, if you want to say most. We'll probably agree with you, but ultimately in the end they had either equal or better games, and the PS4 is probably going to be that way. I mean, they already got some really good games now. I mean, Infamous was good in my opinion. Bloodborne was amazing. So those are two. I like Killzone. I like the Order 1886.
All right, we're gonna stop. Killzone. Shadow Falls. How my Knicks doing? Oh my God. Hold on. Remember when I said, like, it shouldn't be this diff? 92 to 53. Whoa! Whoa! Yo! I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy. Yo! Yo, son! Yo, this shit like, for real, this shit's like 1992 Dream Team. Olympic Games. The fuck? Yo, I'm about to end the podcast and get on Max and watch my shit. Yo! Oh, Lord! Facts, man. Where Knicks is the only thing uniting Mets and Yankees fans. Yeah, not shout out to JD Gilsdorf. He said, "Now they realize Tatum is gone." They're like, "Wait a minute, Tatum's not playing. Let's just smoke these dudes." Oh shit. Yo, I'm gonna be honest. If the Knicks win if they win the chip, I think I have to go to the parade, bro. I think I have to go, bro. 'Cause that's like a once in a lifetime achievement for us. Yo, this shit is wild, bro. Yo, 92-57. The fuck? Hey, yo, I was just saying that, like, yo, I don't want to. Tatum's gone, like. Oh shit, bro. All right, let's go back. Let's see what here.
Regardless of what people say, the Order 1886 wasn't a bad game. So those are decent games in my opinion. Knack, if you want to say Knack is trash, I'll agree with you there. Not heavy. Until Dawn is probably going to be trash. And
no, it's better than I'd rather play Until Dawn than Killzone. That's just me, though. Killzone was not that good. Oh, Knicks pace is gonna be fire, and we're gonna get our revenge on Pacers. Cause yeah, they beat us. They beat the Knicks, last year, but the Knicks was hurt. Yo, the Knicks were like in intensive care, bro. That team got hurt, bro. I was like, man. And everybody's talking shit about, yeah, Pacers. I'm like, bro, the Knicks were hurt, bro. But now we come, all right, we good.
And there was probably something else that was trash. So Sony has hits and misses. But the best games are going to come out in the next couple of years for them.
It's true.
Definitely.
When does the smoke begin? Because this is like 17 minutes. Velocity. Can I fast forward this? Like, where does it get good? Or is it about to happen? He said, boo, talk gaming. We are talking gaming. We're talking about basketball gaming. I just want to get to the part where where's the part that, is there a part that, yeah, when they ask about what he's excited for and how far into it is that? Let me see.
One thing I will say, Microsoft usually does, like in the middle, Microsoft usually does better. I'll definitely say that.
Not during Xbox One gen.
They come out with like the blockbusters.
When?
In the middle. What do you mean?
What do you mean? When?
Titanfall was good in my opinion.
Heart ain't no chain. When?
PlayStation always release quality motherfucking exclusives. Microsoft listen. Microsoft got 3 exclusives, dog. They got Gears, Halo, and motherfucking Forza.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, what game out of the entire 360 library? What games are being continued besides those 3 coming to the Xbox One? They have nothing.
Well, then that's that other debate about the whole console or Microsoft exclusive.
There is no debate.
That's a whole other thing.
Not exclusive.
Wait, hold on. Wait,
some people believe in Microsoft and console exclusives. That's really
Wait a minute. Did you just say what games from other than the 3 of Gears, Halo, and Forza are coming over to?
There you go. Hell yeah, Smooth. Talk your shit.
From last
Crackdown.
All right, so not even that. No. The most common complaint.
Who checking for Crackdown?
I am. All right, the most common complaint.
You beat the last 2?
Huh?
You're also checking for the next Dance Central. So that
you beat the last 2. Hold on. What's the main character in Crackdown name?
The main character in the Crackdown game?
What's his name?
Yeah,
it don't matter. Yeah, continue.
Agent something. I didn't play Crackdown 2, but I did play Crackdown.
You're hyped to see the buildings fall, like everybody else.
I'm sorry?
You hyped to see DirectX. You hyped to see the cloud work.
No,
that game's gonna sell for the cloud testing.
No,
here's Crackdown 1 and 2. Did you beat Crackdown 1 and 2?
He said no.
I said no.
Did you play it?
Yes, I didn't play Crackdown 2, but I played Crackdown 1.
I'm checking right now.
You should be able to see Crackdown 1 in there. Crackdown 2.
Yeah, I'm checking right now. Anything you want to say before I find out?
This dude in your comment section is posting the same thing, bro.
No.
Said this is your last chance before the evidence comes out. Oh shit! Hold on. Let me take this emergency call.
Why? All right, let me say what I need to say. You just said that Xbox doesn't have any games from like last gen that's carrying over to this gen. But the thing is, the common complaint where people, oh, why they keep milking these IPs? Halo's being milked. Gears of War being milked.
Time out.
What's up?
You got 4 achievements in Crackdown, nigga.
Oh Lord.
I got 4 achievements in Crackdown because when Crackdown came out in 2006 or 2007, during that time I was in like achievement hunting. I didn't even know what achievements were.
Yo, listen. The point he was making was that it was a game that was carrying over. He didn't say whether it was good or not. He just said it was carrying over.
That's like saying Fable was carrying over, but that wasn't free to play.
He's excited for Crackdown 3.
I have renewed excitement in the Crackdown franchise.
Why?
Because it's another game, dog. It's another game.
But you didn't play the first 2. So why are you
did too? I didn't play the first. I didn't play number 2. I played 1, and you're counting my achievement score. See, this is where this detective shit start to come out. Right.
No, because it clearly shows you never completed the game.
Detective ass.
I never said I completed the game. You don't have. Hold on. You do not have to complete the game to say, oh, I'm excited for the next game. The big part of the game is going to be what? Multiplayer. So like,
this is no different than frauds saying, oh, I'm really excited for Bayonetta 2 when they never played Bayonetta 1.
That's the whole point. You only got 4 achievements. You didn't really play the game.
So what?
So you spent $60 on the game and didn't even play it.
I'm sorry?
This is my thing. No, this is my thing.
I spent $60 on the game. I just didn't get a lot of achievements in. It's like with The Witcher. I spent 3-4 hours in The Witcher and got 1 achievement for it.
It's impossible to play The Witcher and not gain achievements. You get achievements for playing games.
That's a lie, because that is a lie. Oh, never mind. You play on PC.
I have exposure right now. I got the achievements.
Listen,
I got the achievement thing in front of me right now.
This is the thing with people like you, right? You run around talking about this Crackdown 3 shit, and you don't have no history with the franchise.
I do. See that I played it because there's only 4 achievements. That doesn't make sense.
Hold on, let me talk.
Go ahead, talk.
I'm not saying that, hey, you can't be excited for Crackdown, but for people that run around bragging and boasting about Crackdown 3 when they don't have no history in the franchise, that's some fraud shit.
Did you find Crackdown in my list?
Yes, I did. You got 4 achievements.
So what? It's something. It's something. It shows that
Smooth's fighting for his life.
Let me interject here real quick, because I'm
Detective 8 times need to fall back, man.
Let me interject real quick about his Witcher comment, because you're full of shit. I'm looking at the achievement list right now. Listen.
Hours in The Witcher. Somebody check my hours.
You're telling me that you can play and just not listen. You have to make Let's Cook, learn 12 potions. You have to do that to progress through the game. Kill 10 monsters. You have to do that to progress through the game. Kill 5 monsters. You have to do that to progress through the game. Read 10 books. You have to do that to progress through the game.
You get an achievement for killing the first thing out the air. I forgot what it's called. You get an achievement for that.
Witcher contract. Complete a subcontract. Like,
I think you're not understanding what we're saying. We're not saying that you can't be excited for the game.
No, you're saying that because I have you're counting my achievements and saying I haven't played the game. If you look at my hours in The Witcher, you'll see that I actually put some hours in it, and I have only 1 achievement to show for it. I don't know because I'm not. Hold on, let me open up the Xbox app. Hopefully, it tells me there. Hold on.
Because you do not need to hunt for achievements to get them. You get them just by playing the game. And if
I was just playing the game. If I got an achievement.
See, this right here tells me, because we seen this, Smooth was probably letting the game run. And he accumulated a lot of hours in The Witcher. Because I remember, like, some of the things Bonner's talking about. What Bonner's talking about, there are some... This is what I always said to people. When you just play a lot of games, some achievement trophies, you're just going to get them. Because some trophies is almost automatic, like beat a level. Or kill 10 monsters. So like one of the things he mentioned, kill 10 monsters. There is no way you can play The Witcher and you don't end up killing 10 monsters. You're going to kill hundreds. You're just going to kill a shitload of monsters. It's just the thing you do. You know what I mean? So what Bond was doing was he hasn't reached the achievement to kill 10 basic monsters. So like that, you can't tell me you've been playing The Witcher for, even if you said you played for 4 hours, within 4 hours, you're going to probably kill 30, 40, 50 monsters in the game. Within 4 hours, you're going to kill a lot of stuff. So if you haven't killed 10 monsters yet, like you literally just probably had the game running, paused, or you just left it there. And I think that's what they're alluding to. Like, oh, you got a lot of hours, but that's why you could catch a person. Oh, I got 200 hours. But you didn't get the trophy that says you passed the first level. So what did you do? You just like sat there on the intro? You see what I'm saying? You didn't even get through the tutorial? So that's why like people could say, oh, look, I got a lot of hours. Well, let me look at some of the trophies because there's trophies that you have to get if you put in the hours. And that's what Bond was trying to say. He mentioned you got to read 5 books. You have to in that game because certain things to complete a mission, you have to read up on that. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna end up doing that automatically.
Yeah, I got the achievement or not. But the thing is, you can clearly see that I played the game for more than an hour.
What was the main character's name again?
Geralt, or something like that.
Geralt? Wow. You don't even know the main character's name of Geralt, but I was talking about Crackdown, but wow.
Crackdown. Yeah, that's what you're talking about Witcher 2 as well.
Holy shit.
All I'm saying is, it's a lot of people that be like that. Like, they run around hyping up these games, and they don't got no history with the franchise. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? If you don't have no history with the franchise, why are you running around
burping all over the
bragging
mic?
and boasting about it?
I'm not hyped for Uncharted 4 when I never played 1, 2, and 3, really.
I mean, so I have no history with the franchise, even though you found that I have 4 achievements, even though 4 achievements is not enough to say.
You got one achievement in
maybe,
the
wait.
Maybe
he played the
one
multiplayer.
Hang out, no one gave a bro. This was so really wrong.
How many hours have you played that game?
What game? The Witcher?
Witcher 3.
Hardy can tell you he's looking at my thing. I'm waiting for.
I don't know how many hours.
It won't tell us how many hours you played.
If he compares games,
I can look up how many hours he got, but I know he got one achievement.
Hold up, I got you covered. I'm on the Xbox.
He got one achievement.
Yeah, I said I have one achievement. I wasn't hiding that.
I'm not saying you lied. I'm not saying you lied. I'm just saying.
He got one achievement.
Like, this is gonna be the generation of dudes have to like explain their fucking gamer screen and shit.
Yes. You're fraud.
I need to stop being a detective.
No. Listen, let me explain something to you. If you're going to be running around here talking about these games, spreading propaganda and all that bullshit, you better back it up.
All right, so I'm no longer excited for Crackdown 3 because I only have 4 achievements.
No. It's not wrong with that. You can be hyped for a new game.
The only reason why you're hyped for Crackdown 3 is because it's an Xbox exclusive. That's it. You don't give a fuck about Crackdown. You didn't play it.
The game looked good though.
That shit look trash so far. That tech demo they showed, that shit look trash. Stop, get out of here.
The game. All right, I'm 20. I'm 26 now. I think when Crackdown came out, I was 16. I was 16 or 17. Meaning my state of mind playing games, and like, come on.
That should be your peak. That's like before women, before driving, before college.
The Xbox 360 was the first console I bought with my own money.
That's like, before women, before driving, before having sex.
You
peak. Yo, Bob's trying to say you're peak gaming when you're a virgin, and you don't have access to women. Oh God, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Shout out to Bod. That's peak gaming when you're an incel. You got no cars. You got no girls. You a virgin. That's when you do the most in gaming. Oh, man. Yo, shut up. Oh, shit. Yo. He said that's when you're at your best. you don't you don't know how soft a woman's lips are because you never kissed one. That's when you do your best gaming. He said that's when you're at your peak. once you get introduced to the berry, it's like Adam eating the apple. You fucked up eating. Should have remained a virgin. You would have enjoyed gaming all your life. But you had to get a taste of the forbidden fruit. And that's it. It went all downhill. Hence the backlog. We should have never tasted the forbidden fruit. Oh, man. Oh, man. We didn't have backlogs when we were 16 and 15. We didn't have backlogs back then. We beat everything quick and fast.
In what game I played 19 hours of?
Witcher 3.
I rest my fucking case.
That's way more than I did.
That's padded.
Hey, they beat me.
There's no way you played The Witcher for how many hours?
Here, I'll put it up on Twitter.
There's no way you played The Witcher for 19 hours and got one achievement.
So these dudes just turn on their system.
How you play 19 hours and didn't get kill 10 monster trophy? I mean, achievement. So in 19 hours, you didn't kill 10 monsters? How is that possible in The Witcher? In 19 hours, you probably would have slayed 30. At least 30. Easily. 19 hours. And you didn't kill 10 monsters? In 19 hours? 19 hours, listen, 19 hours is pretty decent. It is. If you legitimately played 19 hours, you could be probably like a level 20 or something like that, level 19, something, you know what I'm saying? You're a decent level 12, 15. You're in the teens, right? Your level's in the teens. You killed a lot of shit. You earned a couple of skills. You know what I mean? Ain't no way you could do 19 hours and not kill 10 monsters. That's just not possible. Again, Smooth is the first generation pauser. He just pauses the game and let it runs in the background. This is the source now. We found patient zero. They learned it from him. He's patient zero.
Systems let the timer run up now.
Let me check something. I'm about to check my Steam.
Niggas is turning on their system and leaving it on. There's no way in the world you got 19 hours worth of The Witcher 3 and only got one achievement.
You couldn't kill 5 monsters and 10 monsters. Oh my god.
So 5 monsters. So there's an achievement to kill 5 monsters. So he didn't kill 5 monsters in 19 hours. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. That is bullshit. Bullshit. I'm looking at the Nick game. I'm sorry. Oh, man. It's 107 to 74. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is wild. Did he quick resume runtime the game? Yo, this is wild, man. All right. This is good video, bro. Good video. Yo, let me show you this. Let me blow up on this. Let me ask y'all this. Do you think this is okay? Your opinion. Is this okay? The Switch is $450, but Nintendo confirms VR is only supported in handheld mode on Switch 2. Nintendo Switch 2 supports VR in handheld mode only. The incorrect information was initially published on Nintendo Switch 2 website. We apologize for the error. Nintendo to announce on a potential VR dock mode in future firmware update. Oh, okay, maybe it's a firmware update. But right now, VR is only for handheld mode. A 2025. A 2025 brand new device, and you can't get VR and dark mode. Yo, that Donkey Kong, that shit is wild, bro. That Donkey Kong graphics, that shit is wild, bro. I can't, bro. I still look at that and I cannot believe this is happening. I mean, to each their own, man. I know some of you get it. Enjoy what you enjoy. I'm not here to pocket watch, but man, bro, how does Nintendo get away with it, bro? Like how, bro? God, man. Look at this. And look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this. And this is my picture of Ratchet. I said, when I saw that, I'm like, yo, this looks gorgeous. So I did the PS5, screenshot and uploaded to Twitter. So this is my screenshot. Literally, this is my game. Look at this. Look how gorgeous this is. And look at this shit. Velocity. I have a Switch 2 pre-order. I'm excited to see what's up, man. Good. Yo, let me know what it thinks. Yo, listen. I'm not gonna get the Switch 2 at launch because I just have a feeling it's gonna be 3DS all over again. I don't know. Something tells me, maybe I'll be wrong, but I'm just gonna wait a couple of months. Something tells me, I don't know. There's this thing. It just reminds me of 3DS. Remember when 3DS launched? I don't know if you guys remember. That came out like $230, and in 6 months they started selling it for $170. Y'all remember that? I don't know. Look at this. Look at this shit. Y'all remember Z in his podcast when he showed God of War and Sea of Thieves? He was like, I got the world's most powerful console. Look at this shit. And look at this shit. He showed Sea of Thieves versus God of War. And God of War was blowing out Sea of Thieves graphically while he was playing, on the Xbox One X. That was classic Z. I got to get him on the show too, man. I know he's busy, but I got to get him on the show. My man's like, I got the world's most powerful console. He said, but Z, that water. Fuck that water. Yo. Shout out to Next Gen, bro. The Godfather. God. Anonymous boss. Nintendo getting away with we in trouble, P-Rock. At least the Knicks is big balling. Yo, 112 to 80 with 3:55 left. Oh, Lord. It's good that I'm happy. We going Indiana has to come to us. But yo, I don't know, man. Listen, I'm gonna wish Nintendo luck, man. You know why, man? As much I'm talking shit, but the reality is, man, gaming is gonna go through a rough patch across the board, man. With these tariffs, everybody's gonna look at this guy, bro. Nintendo God. This guy is fighting for his life, bro. Because this guy talks shit about 4K 60. Yo, this dude, bro. Your ass is fighting for your life with this. My man was hyping 4K 60 with this sucker. Oh man, my man's fighting for your life, man. You're the thing God. Oh my God, boy! When the Switch comes out and more games and we see these head to heads, yo, we're about to get it. What's this right here? Oh shit! Did the Yankees beat the Mets too? Man, this is a really good day for me. This is a really good day. No, Ceviche, you're good. Crap wasn't able to make it, so you're good. You're good. You're good, my boy. The Yankees beat the Mets today. We're having the Subway Series. They won the first game. M to the B, M to the B, M to M to the B, bounce, burn, burn, burn. Yo, you ever seen that shit? I didn't realize. What is it? Whatever her name is, that little video blew her up. How the fuck does a video like that blow somebody up? I don't get success on social media. I honestly don't. I don't. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I was like on TikTok and they mentioned like 5 TikToks that like blew up. And one of them was that weird video. And I'm like, I'm looking at him like, I think her name was Portia or something like that. Like how did this blow up? And probably like put her because she's hot, bro. Yeah. Shout out to Gordo. Gordo just went. Gordo just. Just like, bro, let's not complicate things. Gordo said, don't complicate this shit. Yo, Gordo's like, don't complicate shit, Puertorock. She's fucking hot. Fucking Gordo. I say, old man gaming guru is planted and controlled. They put who they want at the top of the algorithm. Well, fuck, hook a brother up, bro. Shit, I ain't lying. Bayo Porch, yeah. He said, "Ayo, facts, bro." Bayo Porch, that's his name. Shit, I ain't lying. He said, I ain't lying. He said, I need to hit the algorithm. Do we sign up? Is there a sign up sheet for this shit? Like, yo, that shit was wild. I saw that. And I'm like, this shit got like 30 million views because of this? Like, this was popping? Like, yo, this shit blows my mind, bro. I'm going off topic. I'm going to put it up. This shit blows my mind. Like, how? Like, I need to know the science of this. I need to know the science behind this because I don't get it. Oh, what the hell is that? Not that. Come on. Woo. Be careful. Be careful, Puerto. Don't be putting some weird shit up in here. I'm going to get in trouble. Where's that video at? You know what? I gotta do like a study on this shit. Cause how is that? How is this possible? I just don't. It's right here. How the? This was I saw this the other day, and I'm like, how? Like how? How?
The B, M to the B.
How? How? This shit is crazy, bro. This is probably why Alex be wearing banana suits and shit. Listen, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'd rather be just unknown and boring. I ain't showing. I'm not. Nah, bro. I'm not doing that, bro. Get out of here. I'm not doing that. I'm not showing nipples. Listen. I'm not doing. Listen. I'm not doing this. Let me show you something. I'm gonna show you guys something. I'm not doing this. This is not happening. I don't care. I'm not doing this. This is not happening. What's this at? I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Listen, I'm gonna show you something. I'm not doing this. If this is what it takes, keep that 100K plaque. I'd rather lose subscribers. I'm not doing this. Fuck it. Nope. I love you guys, but nope. Imagine me dressed like a plantain up in here. What are we talking about here? I'm not doing this. I'm not doing M to the B. I'm not doing none of that shit. I'm not doing that. If that's what it takes, nah. I'm just gonna be boring. I'm gonna have a small petite channel. Be lucky if I could do 11K. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. This ain't happening. It's not happening. We're not doing that. Imagine like y'all really want me. So for me to be popping, I gotta dress like this. This is what I gotta do. This is what it takes. Really? Yeah? This is what we're doing? Hold on, go back to this is what we're doing? I gotta put a suit that looks like that. I gotta look like a plátano to ya. That's what we're doing. Nah, son. Nah. You're gonna get this boring Yankee cap. That's it. In a resistance poster. And you're gonna like it. That's it. All right, listen, this isn't Burger King. You can't have it your way. This is McDonald's and I'm loving it. All right? Nah. We not doing no. You're not gonna see my nipples. He said, hell yeah, you want to get paid, right? Nope, I'll be broke. Puertorock, nah. I'll sign up for Section 8 housing. I'll be good. Plantain Rock, 77. He said, put the horse head. Nah, I'm not doing none of that. I'm good. this shit is wild, bro. This shit is crazy. And it's over. And the Knicks, 119-81. On to the conference finals. I think when's the last time Knicks made it to conference finals? Like 99? Oh man, they whooped the shit out of Boston. That second quarter was crucial. And then they made it, whew. Oh my goodness. Knicks got Celtics out here looking like Kid Smooth, trying to explain he put 19 hours in The Witcher. Wow. Holy shit, everybody was scoring on the Knicks. Anunoby scored 23. Brunson scored 23. Bridges scored 22. You know when Bridges scored 22, you ain't beating the Knicks. Can we anonymous, can we agree with that? If Bridges drop 22 on you, you're losing. If Bridges out here dropping 22, yeah, it's over. He said, "Nah, no Tim, they better win." Hey, we Knicks were winning with Tatum. All right, let's not get this twisted, Chalknet. Let's not get this twisted. We were winning. I know it's a Yankees hat, not a Knicks hat. Listen, this represents New York. Period. This is definitive New York. That's like trying to switch the American flag. Like you can't. This shit is just it. Oh, Knicks fans definitely come out of all places. He said Knicks fan. You know. He's Listen, Aaron, don't you start your shit. All right? You just go hype your switch up. Yeah, I'm a Giants fan. And thank you for your condolences. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's rough. It's absolutely rough. Oh man. All right, let me see if there's so anyway, where we at? Yeah, that we're gonna leave that for you, my boy. He said fanboys crash over Xbox again. Okay, my boy. Let's see what we got here. All right, let's go. Let me show this. Let's see. We got Moonshot. You were spitting pure facts on Crossfire yesterday. They got to extend the gen. That's the only answer to it. No more, not more hardware. Dev time too long. Ain't nobody trying to hear me though. Something's got to happen. You know, something's got to happen, man. These games are taking longer. The consoles are coming out with great hardware. You got to let these developers cook and take advantage of all that. They got to slow down the console releases. If not, by the time they get used to the console, a new one is out. Like that. Like I said, Cerny put out more consoles than Naughty Dog put out new games. Is Knicks beating OKC or the Nuggets? I'm more comfortable with Knicks playing the Nuggets than OKC. I'll be honest. I'll say that much. And Jokic is taking Thunder to Game 7. Nah, we're not doing that, Aaron. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Knicks might not even beat the Pacers. I mean, nothing's guaranteed, but this ain't the same Knicks from last season when they were injured. Pacers played an injured Knicks club. You know, Knicks played Pacers. You saw that they played a deeply injured Knicks team. They're not playing that team this year. It's a whole different team. And listen, you can't be talking shit. We just beat the Celtics. The fuck? Yeah, I need to stop. We beat listen. Knicks just beat the defending champs. Stop this trash. Stop being a hater. Stop being a hater. All right? Stop being a hater. Don't be a hater. Being a hater, damn, this guy hates everything. Shout out to Anonymous Boss. Don't listen to bots, brother. But hey, man, let me see. Celtics were paper champs, but they beat the Pacers, right? One more thing, man. There was one more thing I wanted to talk about. Where is it? Forget it. It's too late. I'm not gonna be able to find it. My timeline is now full of Knicks and Yankee content, which is this a real thing? Oh, this is a comedian. Oh, I thought this was real. All right, I'm gonna post this. This is the last thing. We gotta see this. I thought this was real. This is Grand Theft Auto 6, but I thought this was real. It says the jiggle physics for GTA 6 that ensuring the human figures accurately represent the video game. I'm thinking, wait a minute, is this a real dude? Let's see this joke.
Just
hold up. This is the last thing to go.
Just keep going. Okay. Yeah, my name is Dan Carney. I'm an engineer at Rockstar Games. I work in the character animation department, primarily for the jiggle physics for Grand Theft Auto 6. Interesting. Okay. I have been working at Rockstar for a little over a decade, developing Grand Theft Auto 6 to ensure that the human figure is represented as accurately as possible. You see the subtlety, the drip here. BBL technology has evolved quite a bit over the last few years, so it's been difficult to keep up. You know, this right here, that takes a decade. This will all make sense. Rockstar sent me to Miami to conduct some research. You know, the strip clubs like 11, Tootsie's, Cheetah's Gentleman Club, those strip clubs became my office. And then there was The Office, which is another strip club that makes an incredibly delicious boiled crab. Okay.
It's just like
yeah.
there's so many jumping jacks.
It's a lot of jumping jacks.
Yeah.
It feels like a lot.
It is.
But it doesn't feel like a lot on this end.
Okay.
We did it. Have you had a bowel movement since the coffee?
2.
Interesting.
He said, you know how long that takes? It takes a decade. He said, I'm gonna say it takes a decade for the jiggle physics. You know how long that took? It took a decade. Oh shit! I was like, "Yo, this is this is
just
wild."
Keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, my name is Dan.
All right, good on him, man. We already got the joke. See, my timeline's now. My timeline is Uncle's going rival is for his edits. One console gotta go. GameCube. Easy. GameCube. Sorry, buddy. It got to go. In reality, one console did go, which was the Dreamcast. That's fucked up, but technically speaking, it was the Dreamcast that left. But if I had to pick between those three, GameCube, Ramuch, Skedaddle, Skip, easily out of those 4 choices. What would you guys pick? Which one's got to go? Which one would you bump? You would bump the Xbox? Really? Man, I love the OG Xbox, man. Really, the OG? Jorge Alonso? You would get rid of the OG Xbox? Man, how do you get rid of the OG Xbox? Oh shit, this guy said this was back when I hated Sony, so bump that PS2. Wait, huh? Sony during the PS2. Xbox, the Duke sucked. But yeah, you got the Xbox, what was it, Controller S. Oh shit. Yeah, I'll get back to OG. Yo, OG Xbox had Jade Empire, Otagi, Knights of the Old Republic, Morrowind, Halo 2. Ninja Gaiden Black. The S controller was good. Yeah, the Duke, that shit was crazy. But the controller S, yeah, it had KOTOR, man. Yeah, yo, mine went on that sucker. Jade Empire was dope. Yeah, man, GameCube had Metroid Prime, but Resident Evil ended up on PlayStation 2 anyway, though. Metroid Prime was the shit, though. I ain't gonna lie. That would be the one thing I'd be like, shit, Metroid Prime. I gotta admit, that one's oof. Oof. GameCube has more exclusives than Xbox, does it? At that time? I mean, probably you could count, but Xbox had exclusives. Some of them had impactful exclusives, like Halo and Halo 2, the online. Out of the four, Xbox Online was the best. Barney says 5 years for ass, 5 years for tits. Checks out. Oh, shit. So really, the battle is between Xbox and GameCube. I think only one person said PS2. Riddick, that was another one. So far, just getting room temperature, Xbox got to go, and if you, so I think for the most part, PS2 and Dreamcast is safe. Oh, that's crazy, interesting. But you got to admit though, when you see those four images, man, that was a great gen. That was a great gen right there. That gen, I don't think. I mean, look at that. That was a great damn gen right there. That was a great gen of gaming. I think that was the last time I had four consoles at the same time. It was the last time we had four consoles at the same time because Dreamcast bowed out. That was, yeah. So obviously, yeah. That picture right there, boy. We'll probably never see something like that again. Probably never see anything like that again. Am I lying? We'll probably never see a gen like that ever again. That is wild. Shit, we'll probably be down to just two. Switch 2 and PlayStation. Switch and PlayStation. Because who knows what Xbox does? Who knows, right? Am I lying? Who knows what will happen? Crazy. Mm. All right. My timeline is being dominated with Knicks in New York. Holy shit, my Twitter timeline just completely got swallowed. I mean, it's a good thing. But it's a whole the other gaming content. All right. See, hold on. Do I got a thing? I think All right, I'm gonna end off the show with a little begging. Shout out to Anonymous Boss. Golden era consoles. Absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely. Look at this begging. Look at this. My man begging, bro. My man adds Sony and PlayStation as if they're gonna listen to his ass. I guess he hasn't heard the 31 billion Sony reported that PlayStation made. The first in the gaming industry. First gaming company, gaming publisher to achieve $31 billion in revenue and set record profits for the fiscal year. I guess he didn't get the memo. He said real growth. Literally. Real growth. When they just reported $31 billion. And the only gaming company to ever do that. $31 billion is crazy, though. PlayStation making $31 billion. Not Apple, not Microsoft with their Xbox brand, not Tencent. Who's, man, what's their name again? Not Embracer Group. PlayStation. $31 billion. His last comments was weird. Just look at how successful Xbox games are over there. Over where? On Xbox? It's funny because notice this. Let me ask you this. Have y'all noticed when it came to Forza Horizon on PlayStation, they talk sales. But when Forza Horizon came out on Xbox, they didn't talk sales. Y'all notice that? Absolutely, Kay. He said it best. Them dudes own Activision Blizzard, King, ZeniMax, and still can't get PS numbers. Anonymous Boss. Yo, P-Rock. Could I be a mod? Oh, shit, you're not a mod already? I'm also a mod. But, yo, bro, that's easy. Yeah, that's easy. That's easy. He said, yo, can I be a mod? I'm a mod also, bro. Leech on other channels. I won't ban anyone. Only if you say so. Oh, shit. Chuckness said, Killer Instinct is in development. That is true. Can't wait to see the PS5 Pro enhancements. Too soon? Too soon, bro? It still hurts. State of Decay 3 could drop next year. On PlayStation? You good, Chuck? My man's pissed off. He's like, shut the fuck up with that PlayStation shit. Oh shit! But there you go, man. We got dudes begging, bro. My man listening too much to breakfast. He's listening to too much to Breakfast with Boom, bro. Waiting for these PlayStation games. He was waiting for them God of Wars, them Spider Mans, them Wolverines, them Ghost of Yotai. All right, I gotta do this. All right, one last thing. Back to the Knicks. One last thing, and then one last thing. Look at this. Look at this. All the people pretty much unanimously were saying Boston was gonna win. Wow, talk about a flex. Damn, son. Oh man, that is wild. But anyway, that is wild. Listen, my friends, my family, and fellow gamers. Your only friend is you, Two Streets Puertorock77. Thank you so much for rocking out with me for this Friday Night Live. I will try to get Crab Gamer. I got a couple of people on the list, right? But I got to start it early, right? No, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me look at the calendar. I got to look at the calendar. So, no, I will not be having a Friday Night Live next week. Because next week I'll be up in San Francisco with my wife, and my daughter's going to meet up there because it's my daughter's birthday next weekend. And we're going to be chilling in San Francisco. So there'll be no Friday Night Live next week. All right, there'll be a 60 Frames No Lag podcast. I'll still be doing that on Tuesday, but there won't be a Friday Night Live. So the next Friday Night Live will be the 30th. We'll have one then. And that should give me 2 weeks. That should give me good time to get a guest lined up. All right. So I'm glad I've recognized that right now. Right. So I'll be up in San Francisco. My daughter's birthday. So she's coming out to California, which is going to be awesome. We're all going to meet up there. So we'll be up there. So no Friday Night Live, but I will see you the week after Friday Night Live. And that'll give me some time to get some guests. All right. But anyway, thank you so much for rocking out. I hope you were entertained a bit. Your only friend is YouTube Streets Puertorock77. You know where to find me, man. You guys have a great weekend. You guys take care and go Knicks. Peace.